The controversy surrounding Disney's Snow White remake continues to grow, with Rachel Zegler finding herself at the epicenter of a heated cultural and cinematic debate. As fans voice their dissatisfaction with Disney's modernized interpretation of the beloved classic, an unexpected contender has entered the scene. Conservative media outlet The Daily Wire, which is producing its own live-action Snow White and the Evil Queen, starring Brett Cooper. The clash between these two visions for Snow White has not only sparked a rivalry between the actresses but also ignited broader conversations about the direction of storytelling in Hollywood. Rachel Zegler's portrayal of Snow White has been divisive from the start. Her bold reinterpretation of the iconic character focuses on a self-reliant Snow White who dreams of leadership rather than love. She's not going to be saved by the prince, Zegler declared, emphasizing the modern direction of Disney's remake. While her comments were intended to highlight a progressive, feminist take on the classic tale, many fans felt that this approach betrayed the spirit of the original 1937 film. Zegler's remarks about the original Snow White didn't help matters, calling the story outdated and dismissing Prince Charming as a creepy stalker. She alienated a significant portion of the audience who cherished the romance and magic of the classic. For these fans, Snow White represents a timeless fairy tale of love and innocence, not a political statement. Zegler's decision to distance her version of Snow White from its roots felt like an attack on the nostalgic connection millions have to the original story. As the backlash against Disney's Snow White remake intensified, The Daily Wire announced its own adaptation of the story, positioning itself as a champion of traditional values in storytelling. Their version, Snow White and the Evil Queen, stars Brett Cooper, a rising conservative media personality. Cooper's casting was met with enthusiasm from fans who feel alienated by Hollywood's trend of reimagining classic tales through a modern lens. In contrast to Zegler's progressive take, Cooper's Snow White is being marketed as a faithful adaptation, preserving the romance, innocence, and happily ever after ending of the original. The teaser trailer for Snow White and the Evil Queen has already generated significant buzz, with viewers praising its nostalgic tone and dedication to the spirit of the classic story. Cooper, known for her unapologetic views and rejection of woke narratives, has embraced the role wholeheartedly. Her casting is seen as a direct counterpoint to Zegler's approach, signaling a return to storytelling that prioritizes escapism and timeless values over cultural commentary. For Zegler, the emergence of this rival production has added another layer of tension. Fans have accused Disney of losing touch with its audience by pushing political agendas over magical storytelling. The decision to replace the iconic Seven Dwarfs with a diverse ensemble of average people and to center the story on female empowerment rather than romance has been polarizing. Critics argue that Disney's attempts to modernize the classic tale feel forced and inauthentic, alienating the very fans they aim to please. Meanwhile, The Daily Wire's decision to create its own adaptation of Snow White is being hailed as a bold move in the ongoing culture wars. By producing a version of the story that stays true to its roots, The Daily Wire is positioning itself as a champion for audiences who crave entertainment free from political overtones. For many, Cooper's casting represents more than just a new take on Snow White. It's a statement against Hollywood's trend of reinterpreting beloved classics to fit modern agendas. Social media has become a battleground for the two adaptations, with hashtags like #NotMeSnowWhite trending as fans rally behind their preferred version. Memes mocking Zegler's progressive take on the character have gone viral, while Cooper's traditional portrayal has been celebrated as a breath of fresh air. The debate has transcended the films themselves, highlighting the growing divide between audiences who favor timeless storytelling and those who embrace modern reimaginings of classic tales. Adding to the drama, Zegler has publicly criticized the backlash, expressing frustration with the negative attention surrounding her portrayal. She described the experience as exhausting, sharing that she often feels misunderstood and overwhelmed by the criticism. "I never wanted to come off as me being ungrateful," she said, "but I can also be having the greatest time and simultaneously wishing people would stop sending me death threats." While Zegler's vulnerability has garnered some sympathy, it has done little to quell the larger controversy. For The Daily Wire, this project represents a broader effort to challenge Hollywood's dominance and provide an alternative for audiences dissatisfied with mainstream entertainment. The studio is also launching a new streaming service, Bent Key, which will host Snow White and the Evil Queen alongside other family-friendly content. This move marks a significant expansion for The Daily Wire as they continue to invest in original programming that reflects their values. The clash between Zegler and Cooper underscores the larger cultural tensions shaping Hollywood today. On one side are studios like Disney, striving to modernize their stories to reflect contemporary values and appeal to younger audiences. On the other are companies like the Daily Wire, pushing back against what they perceive as unnecessary changes to beloved classics. This divide reflects a broader societal debate about the role of art and entertainment in shaping cultural norms. The financial stakes for Disney are enormous. With a production budget of $300 million and additional costs for reshoots, the studio has invested heavily in Snow White. However, poor audience reception and growing calls for a boycott could spell trouble at the box office. For the Daily Wire, the success of their adaptation could solidify their position as a serious player in the entertainment industry, opening the door for more projects that challenge Hollywood's status quo. As the release dates for both films draw closer, the rivalry between Zegler and Cooper shows no signs of slowing down. For audiences, this Snow White showdown offers a choice: embrace a modern, politically conscious reinterpretation of the classic tale, or return to the timeless magic of the original story. Regardless of which version ultimately resonates with viewers, the debate surrounding these films is a testament to the enduring power of Snow White and the impact it continues to have on audiences nearly a century after its debut. What's your take on this unfolding drama? Are you Team Rachel Zegler, or do you side with Brett Cooper's classic approach? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on this and other breaking stories. Stay tuned for the latest insights into the Snow White controversy and beyond.